Hello, my name is Nurul Maria Ramlon, and I am a student of the English Education Study Program at University of Sentul Maroso. In this video, I will present the process of designing a computer-assisted English learning material developed as part of my Community Service Program or KKNT at SD Negeri Watutau located in Watutau Village, Lower Piore District. The final product is an online learning platform called English in Watutau, which integrates Instagram-based learning materials, digital modules, worksheets, and educational games to support English learning for elementary school students. First, I conducted the needs and environment analysis phase. The target users of this learning material are children approximately 9 to 11 years old in Watutau. To identify their learning needs, I conducted classroom observations and interviews with teachers. Based on the findings, the students' English proficiency level can be categorized as beginner. Their vocabulary mastery is still limited, and many students experience difficulties with English pronunciation. In terms of learning facilities, the school has access to electricity and internet services, which makes the implementation of technology-based learning materials possible. Based on these findings, I decided to develop contextual English learning materials that are closely related to the students' daily lives. Therefore, I selected the topic food and drinks in Watutau as the main learning theme. The English components covered in this material include vocabulary development, expressing likes and dislikes, and asking and answering preferences about food and drinks. After completing the needs analysis, I moved on to the design phase. At this stage, I selected several digital tools to support the development process. Canva was used to design the learning materials, digital modules, and worksheets. Pinterest was used as a source of food and drink images that support the learning content. ChatGPT was utilized as an assistant for organizing and developing the learning materials and worksheet activities. In addition, WordWall was used to create an educational game called Jumble Words. The design process began with the creation of learning media. Initially, I planned to create the material in the form of PowerPoint slides. However, during the development process, I decided to redesign the content into Instagram carousel posts because they are more visually appealing and easier to access through smartphones. Next, I developed a digital learning module. During this process, I referred to learning modules provided by the English teacher to ensure that the content was suitable for the students' learning needs. The module was then designed using Canva with colorful visuals, illustrations, and simple explanations to make it more engaging for young learners. At the same time, I also designed worksheets that allow students to practice the vocabulary and expressions presented in the lessons. One of the activities included in the worksheet is an educational game created using WordWall, specifically the Jumbled Words activity. After completing the design process, I continued with the development phase. The first step in this phase was creating an Instagram account called English in Watutau, which serves as the main platform for accessing the learning materials. 3 learning materials were uploaded to the account in the form of carousel posts. The first carousel focuses on food and drinks vocabulary. The second carousel introduces expressions for expressing likes and dislikes about food. The third carousel teaches students how to ask and answer preferences about food and drinks. After that, I created a Google Drive folder to store the digital module and worksheets. Once all files were uploaded, I generated links and QR codes for each learning resource. The QR codes and links to the Instagram learning materials and worksheets were then embedded into the digital module. This integration allows users to access the learning materials and practice activities directly through their smartphones. Furthermore, the Google Drive link was added to the Instagram account biography so that users could easily access the module and worksheets. Worksheet links were also included in the caption section of each carousel post, enabling students to complete learning activities after studying the materials. After all components were connected and integrated, I reviewed the entire product to ensure that the content was relevant, visually appealing, easy to navigate, and suitable for the target users. As a result, the development process was successfully completed. The final product consists of an Instagram-based learning platform called English in Watu Tahu, 3 instructional carousel materials, a digital learning module, interactive worksheets, and an educational word wall game. This learning platform was designed to help elementary school students improve their English vocabulary and develop their ability to express preferences, likes, and dislikes related to food and drinks in meaningful and contextual situations. In conclusion, this project demonstrates how various digital tools and online platforms can be integrated to create accessible, engaging, and student-centered English learning materials. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye and have a nice day.